Chiefs reportedly want to poach starter from rival. The Kansas City Chiefs are preparing to have a bounce-back campaign in 2025. They have already made moves along the roster, which included trading guard Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears in exchange for a 2026 fourth-round pick. That was a tough pill to swallow for members of the organization, but they had to make a business decision, especially since they placed the franchise tag on Trey Smith and are looking to hammer out an extension. The offensive line is an area of importance for Kansas City this offseason, particularly at tackle. Free agency kicks off next week, and the Chiefs are reportedly expected to pursue Ronnie Stanley, per Nate Taylor of The Athletic. In an article he wrote, "When free agency begins, the Chiefs will target Ronnie Stanley, the 9-year veteran who is the best left tackle available on the market, according to sources. Stanley, who will turn 31 this month, started all 17 season games last season for the Baltimore Ravens. Chiefs interested in OT Ronnie Stanley. The Chiefs' need for a tackle isn't a shocker. Thuney played LT for multiple games down the stretch of the 2024 season after the signing of DJ Humphries didn't seem to pan out. Stanley will be the top LT on the market and is expected to have many suitors. If the Ravens fail to lock him down before free agency starts, Kansas City could make a serious push to sign him. The 30-year-old is a two-time Pro Bowler and has one All-Pro selection under his belt." Taylor added that Stanley's experience in both the run and pass game is a major bonus. This past season, Stanley had a 71 overall grade and a 79, 6 pass blocking grade. He only allowed 2 sacks and 4 hits in 2024. SpotRack lists Stanley's market value at $22 million a year, which is pretty penny to pay. But OT is a premier position in the NFL, so the Chiefs are willing to hand Stanley a lucrative deal. If the Chiefs can sign Stanley, it would give them a stud LT while also weakening a rival, the Baltimore Ravens. Chiefs make move to re-sign 24-year-old starter. Before free agency report, the Kansas City Chiefs have made a move to retain starting punter and holder Matt Araiza ahead of 2025 NFL free agency, per NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. The Chiefs have tendered punter Matt Araiza, an exclusive rights free agent, Pelissero reported on March 7th, adding the tender is worth $960,000. According to Autozi Sports Kansas City reporter Nick Roche, Araiza is an exclusive rights free agent because he has accrued less than 3 seasons in the NFL, and this tender secures him for the 2025 campaign. Kansas City took a chance on the 24-year-old former 6th-round pick that saw his career halted by legal issues. In December of 2023, Araiza was dropped from a lawsuit filed by a woman who alleged she was raped by San Diego State University football players in 2021, according to the Associated Press. Later, upon signing with the Chiefs, Araiza sent out the following message on X via his player agency JL Sports: "I am proud and honored to sign a contract with the Chiefs. I am thrilled to be able to continue my NFL career. I want to thank my family, who have been my rock, and my many friends who have been unwavering in their support, and I am excited to begin the next phase of my career with the Super Bowl champs." Matt Araiza's first Chiefs season ranks middle of the pack, with room for improvement. If you compare Araiza's 2024 season with other punters around the league, you'll notice some clear pros and cons. On the bright side, Araiza has one of the stronger legs in the game. His longest punt, 72 yards of last year, ranked 9th in the NFL, and his average gross yardage per punt ranked 10th at 48, 8 yards per punt. Araiza also forced 21 fair catches, which ranked 9th. In terms of potential areas of improvement, Araiza's 25 punts that were downed inside the 20-yard line only ranked middle of the pack, as did his average net yardage of 41, 8 yards per punt. This stems from a lack of touch, where Araiza sometimes gives the ball too much leg rather than giving it more hang time or placing it somewhere his gunners can get to it. One example of this is Araiza's touchback numbers in 2024. The Chiefs punter had 9 touchbacks last season, which was tied for the league lead in a negative way. Araiza was not blocked in 2024, and he did not kick any of his punts out of bounds, which can be both good and bad depending on the situation. Of note, Cincinnati Bengals punter Ryan Ricow, who briefly competed with Araiza for the KC job last year, outperformed the Chiefs punter in most areas in 2024, but not by much. It seems Kansas City had 2 pro-ready punters in the building when they held that short but competitive minicamp battle. Chiefs tender Arafa Mike Caliendo ahead of NFL Free agency. Not long after the Araiza news, ESPN NFL insider Jeremy Fowler reported that the Chiefs have placed the exclusive rights tender on guard Mike Caliendo, who started down the stretch for Kansas City, per source. Caliendo could factor into the starting left guard competition following the Joe Thuney trade. He filled the role down the stretch for KC with mixed results, but some believe 2024 second-rounder Kingsley Suamataia is being groomed for Thuney's old starting job. And don't forget about 2024 fifth-rounder Hunter Norzad, a prospect the Chiefs saw as a potential starter on the interior when they selected him last spring. Kansas City should have a healthy training camp competition between those three and 2024 seventh-rounder C.J. Hansen. Perhaps KC general manager Brett Veach brings in outside competition for the role as well, considering how much he values the play of his offensive line. Chiefs make contract tenders to two exclusive rights free agents. Punter Matt Araiza and offensive lineman Mike Caliendo will both be back with Kansas City in 2025. On Friday, the Kansas City Chiefs made contract tenders to two of their exclusive rights free agents, RFA's punter Matt Araiza and offensive lineman Mike Caliendo. Each has been offered a contract at the league minimum for their credited seasons. For Araiza, that is $960,000. For Caliendo, that is $3 million. This contract tender ties the players' rights to the team for the coming season. The overwhelming majority of ERFAs signed these tenders. Araiza joined the team in 2024, appearing in all 17 regular season games, averaging 8 yards per punt and placing 40 of them inside the opponent's 20-yard line. Caliendo is beginning his fourth year with the Chiefs after joining the team as an undrafted free agent in 2022. After spending his rookie season on the practice squad, he appeared in 8 games in 2023 and all 17 games in 2024, mostly as a special teams contributor. He started the last 3 and all 3 postseason games at left guard in place of Joe Thuney, who started those games at left tackle. Place kicker Spencer Schrader, who finished the 2024 season on the team's reserve injured list after appearing in 2 games while Harrison Butker was injured, is now the team's only IRFA without a contract tender.